Part 1 discusses the installation of the clinic application. Use AvalonwebVr as the password using capitals where shown. Double click the Equalize Setup program. This is a false positive and you can certainly go ahead without any worries. Follow the prompts as presented. Most entries can be left as default unless you have any specific requirements to install. Start the application using the Start menu of your PC. Again, this is a false positive and can be ignored. Part 2 describes running the application for the first time. If the login prompt is not displayed, simply click the login icon at the top left hand corner. Once logged in, click on the patient search in the top left hand corner. Add new button. So I will add a fictitious patient. Her name will be Olivia Grant. I will set her date of birth to the 2nd of June 1998. In here you will need to set the patient diagnosis. I will set her as having amblyopia, hypertropia and exotropia. I will also set the right eye as the strong eye. You may also wish to set some patient comments. Once done, simply press the Save button. Just for completeness, I'll add a second patient by the name of Marcus Lung. If you wish to edit any of the patient details, if you've made a mistake entering the patient, you can either delete the patient and start again, or you hit the edit button and change the various aspects, or add the corrections. As you can see, with the patient highlighted, you can view the patient diagnostics in the summary below. If you have a very large list of patients, the application provides a last name search facility. In here, enter the name and click the last name search button. To show all the patients again, simply hit the last name search button with a blank entry. When your patient is highlighted, prepare the patient for therapy by switching on the headset, starting the Equalize Pro app within the headset. Place the headset on his head and ensure the link cable is connected to the PC and to the headset. Press the Select button. There will be no calibration information. Clear the prompt and then the network will go ahead and look for the headset. Should the application not find the headset, simply press the Scan Network Again button and it will re-interrogate the network. Once a headset is found and not in use, it will appear in green in the list. If you have the link cable connected, this will provide you with the ability to be able to cast the headset to the application. You will see what the patient sees in both eyes, and you'll see the welcome screen displaying the patient's name. Again, there are no calibration results as this is a first time run for this particular patient, so simply close the prompt. Ensure the patient is relaxed and comfortable. Make the required adjustments so that the patient does not see double vision and has an aligned image in front of him. For patients with anisometropia, the red square and blue rectangle scene is possibly the best scene to ensure the magnification is set correctly. The idea here is to ensure that the red square fits perfectly within the blue rectangle. If this was a previous calibration and you've made an alteration, I cannot remember where you initially started, simply hit the Recovered Altered Settings button. This will bring you back to where you have started. If you wish just to experiment with these settings, simply press the Close Use Settings button. Should you close the calibration adjustment controls by accident, you can reopen them by simply pressing the caliper icon in the top menu. If you wish to save the settings as a milestone, which is generally recommended, press the Store and Use Settings button. This also provides you with a prompt to enter any additional notes that may be required, and therefore a record for the patient. Again, once done, hit the Close and Use Settings. To leave the calibration scene, use the main menu on the left and select the next scene you require to be used for testing the patient. The application also provides a convenience and basic controller. Use the Controllers button to bring up the simple controller. With this controller, you can bring up the menu, many of the scenes use the A button to select various modes of operation. To close the scene on behalf of the patient, simply press the context menu button followed by the B button. This will return Equal Eyes Pro to the main desktop menu within the headset. Again, the buttons on the left of the application under the main menu section can be used to select whichever exercise or scene or test or game that you require the patient to play. As an example of mode changing, we go back to the calibration scene where there are various calibration plates, and here you could use the controller panel to select the various plates. Again, remember, when making adjustments that require to go onto the record as a milestone, it's important to press the Save and Use settings. When the patient has finished his session, stop casting by hitting the cast button one more time. You can view the patient record at any time by hitting the patient record button in the top left hand corner. In here you can view all the patient milestones that are held on record. Print button is available. The print option provides a preview of the print before sending it to your printer. When finishing with the patient, it's important to disconnect, and this will enable the feature to allow you to connect to another patient. If you wish to view the clinic details, there is lots of information there regarding the subscription status, number of patient slots used, and the PCs that are available within your own clinic. Providing a machine has 0 patients, you are able to unregister that PC. Once you're finished with the clinic application, it's always a good idea to log off to prevent user records from being accessed by any unauthorized persons. Well, that pretty much sums up the Getting Started guide to the use of the clinic application. I hope you enjoyed the video and look forward to seeing you in the forum.